All right, good morning, all of Southwest Georgia. This is Robin McCord with the Southwest Georgia Council on Aging, and we are about to begin our chair yoga class. This is our second time doing it outside. All you need is a chair, no other equipment. So if you're in your home, just a nice sturdy chair with a good sturdy back, preferably with no armrest, and just do what you can. We always emphasize working within your own limitations, know your body. So if there's a particular move that we do that you are not comfortable with, I'll be happy to show some modifications today. We do have a nice little group. I'm going to kind of pan here with us today. Say hello, everyone. All right. Oh. Good morning. And hopefully we'll have a few other folks joining us. So this is yoga. We are social distancing today outside, and I'm going to try to find a good spot to put the camera so you are all at home able to see some of our moves. Okay. Oh, let me get some music going. Okay, music. Are y'all ready? Good. It's been a while, right? Some of us since March, and I hope you've been exercising at home. In the yard, yeah, yard work will definitely work you out.
Don't like bugs. Don't be out there.
All right, so we're just going to set the tone today. This gets too loud in your ear. Might get it right. It's going to be hard to hear over big trucks, and we're in downtown Albany. What can you say? All righty. Okay, guys, so chair yoga, our benefits: flexibility, coordination, balance, strength. We're going to work on that even today. I love the mental and psychological benefits. We're going to alleviate our stress. It's really just a great distraction. You know, our mind is like a radio station. We can't have like two channels coming in really clear at one time, right? So when we have when we're tuned into one channel, it kind of tunes everything else out. So that's what I want you to do today, is just tune in internally today to your thoughts. I really want to talk about gratitude today. We're really grateful that we're all here, grateful for our health, and kind of dwell on that throughout today's yoga class. Okay, just the things that you're grateful for, which I hope there's many. I hope your list is really long. So the biggest thing today, again, is to make sure that you work within your own limitations, okay? You know your body better than I do. If I do something that's a really big movement, you make it smaller, okay? So just listen to your body. But let's go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Oh, by the way, is there anyone here today that's new to yoga? Brand new. Okay, good. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming out. You're new as well. Okay, good. Well, hopefully you'll enjoy the workout today. It is designed for any age. Like you said, we are in a chair, but we are going to be coming in and out of the chair some. So there will be times that we'll stand up. However, if I go to a standing position and you're more comfortable seated, stay seated, and I'll guide you through some of those seated motions as well. Okay? All right, so I'm going to take this off, and we're going to get started. So I want you to sit up tall. Good posture is ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. And notice how we just automatically sit taller. I want you to think about pulling your shoulders down away from your ears. Because if you're like me, you get tensed and stressed, and guess what we do? We end up doing this, don't we? We round forward. So pull it all down. And if you're comfortable closing your eyes, go ahead and close your eyes. And I want you just to rest your hands on your lap, and I'm interlocking my fingers here, and the elbows are bent like I'm hugging a barrel. So this is what we call barrel breathing. So I want you to inhale as you raise your arms up, shoulder level, nice and slow. Now exhale all that air out as you lower your arms. Good cleansing air coming in. Now exhale all that air that's been trapped. Do that 2 more times. posture. We're gonna hip walk in your chair. So picking your hips up with one another. I was at the front of my chair, so I'm moving back. Now hip walk forward. You'll notice how we pull your abs in as we do that. So a little bit of that motion, but this is actually how we train you to get out of the chair. We never want you to try to get out from the back of the chair, right? So hip walk to the front. And come a little closer to the front of the chair. Just make sure you got enough bottom on there to feel secure and confident there. Good deal. All right, now we're gonna come underneath your right leg. I want you to pick that leg up. So the weight of that leg should fall into your hands, okay? And we're gonna draw a circle. This is what we call ragdoll of the leg. So we're helping to lubricate that hip joint. And normally we do a nice long warm up in yoga to get warm. And guess what? We're a little warm already, aren't we? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. All right, now the other way. All right, now let that leg just hang. And feel it pulling down on your shoulders as well. Doesn't that feel nice? All right, and release. All right, come up underneath your left leg. Pick that up. Again, just letting the weight fall into that hand. If it's ever too much for two hands, feel free to do it with one, okay? Sometimes arthritis kind of gets in our way, kind of aggravates some of the movement, so just do what you can. Let's reverse that move. Let's just let that leg just hang. Perfect. And release. Good job. Loosen up those fingers. All right, sit up nice and tall. Let's take that right leg forward. Just extend it. You're going to maintain a soft bend in that knee. Just a soft bend. Heel is to the ground. Toes pulled up towards your body. Sitting up tall, extend your right arm, palm up. Deep breath in. Now I want you to exhale, and you're hinging from your hips, keeping a straight back, leaning forward. Feel that stretch. Now inhale, back up. This is what we call active stretching. So we're not holding it for a really long period of time. We're going to reserve that for the end after our workout. Now inhale, back up. We're just trying to get the blood circulating through the body, loosen up some of our stiffer joints that we're going to be using today, which is all of them, by the way. Last one. Good, and bring it up and release. Left leg, sitting up tall. Always do a posture check in between our moves. All right, deep breath in. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge. And one more. And release. Very nice, very nice. I want you to hip walk back in that chair a tad. Coming all the way to the back, and this is the one time we're going to get to relax that posture now, okay? Kind of sinking into that chair. I want you to take your right leg. You can either grab here, however you can get a hold of that leg, and it's a little bit of a knee tuck. Now when you do this like in a lying down position, it feels really nice. You get a good low back release. And exhale and release. But we're going to go just kind of back and forth, pulling up the legs, a little tuck up top, and then lower. So exhale, tuck, inhale, lower. What is that, y'all?
Loud.
We have brought the cricket. I thought you only heard that at nighttime.
Monster cricket.
All right, let's do one more. Doesn't that feel really good? All right, good. Sit back up nice and tall. Come forward again in our chair. All right, now this next movement is actually a movement that's going to help us with our regular activities from day to day. We call it an activity of daily living movement. All right, so movements like getting in and out of a car, getting in and out of the bathtub, very important things to our independence, right? We want to be able to continue to do that. So our hip joint flexibility plays a major role in those actions. So we're going to start with your right leg. I want you to pick it up, step high and wide. Now left leg, high and wide. Pick up right leg, high and wide, coming in, left leg. Now if you already have any hip issues, you might need to assist that leg. I dealt with sciatica for a while a few years ago, and I tell you, this motion here, picking up that leg, was so hard to do that I had to physically pick it up with my hand. And that's okay, as long as you're moving those joints. That's just what we call assistive motion, okay? Let's do this one last time. Bring it in. Very good. Awesome. One of my favorite moves is we're going to massage the front of that right knee. So we're just heating up that joint. Now on a hot day, we might not feel like it needs it as much, but if you have arthritis, it might stiffen up a bit, especially in our winter months when it's cold. So I want you to reverse. Good. Let's come to the other side. You know how you crank up your car and let it heat up in the mornings in the wintertime? Our bodies need that too. We have a lot of fluids that, when they're not warmed up, they don't circulate as well. This helps with some of our joints when you can just self-massage. Now let's take that the other direction. And release. Very good. Awesome. Now what I want you to do is we're going to work on our ankles, and I don't know if the camera can see my ankles, so I'm going to take this back just a tad. Oops, and I'm crooked. Yeah, we got a little breeze just then. What happened? Okay. All right, so for your ankle stability, what I want you to do is we're just going to rotate it. We're rotating internally and externally. To be some degree of flexibility of that joint, although this is a fairly rigid joint for the most part. Anybody who's ever stepped off a curb and almost twisted that ankle, you know what I mean. You want a little bit of flexibility to it, a little bit of give. All right, let's go to the other side. And our feet and ankles play a really important role in balance. One more time, each side. Good. Bring it up. All right, guys, we're going to go into some of our upper body warm-up. So this next move is really one of my favorites, called ragdoll up the shoulder. So to get into ragdoll, kind of open up your hips a little bit. So I'm a little bit wider than hip distance right now. I'm going to take my right elbow and rest it on that thigh. All right, now your left arm is going to come and kind of dangle. So we call this ragdoll for a reason. Imagine what a ragdoll looks like. It's limp, right? The head is limp. Oh, Linda, you got a perfect ragdoll. You look great. Yeah. her head fell right into motion, right? Just like that. I want that head down, chin towards your chest, and just let that arm dangle. Now begin to swing it forward and back. Don't forget to breathe. Draw a circle, big circle with that arm. Make sure that head is resting, lowering down. Reverse that circle, go the other way. Now just let that arm dangle. Good. Now, I want you to go ahead and take that left hand to your knee. Keep your head down. Right hand to your knee. Use your hands to help guide your body back up. Slowly coming up. All the way to the top and double shoulder roll. How did that feel? Relaxing, right? To me, when I'm in that position, I imagine stress, everything, because I carry a lot of stress up in here. I imagine it just draining. There's like a big stress puddle right here. So get that visual, okay, when we go to the other side. Okay. Right arm is going to dangle this time. And to get that cervical release, lower that head down, your chin towards your chest. Let that arm dangle. Now swing it forward and back. Draw a big circle. Other way. And let it dangle. Now slowly take that left hand to your knee, right hand to your knee, and gently roll up. Double shoulder roll up top. Feels good to finish off with that, doesn't it? Anytime you get a little tense during the workout, just do a few shoulder rolls to loosen up. All right, walk those feet back together. Reposition on that chair if you need to. Get that posture back in alignment, nice and tall. Remember, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. All right, let's take those arms by our side. I want you to take a big deep breath as you pull the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, roll them forward and down. Inhale up. Exhale, forward and down. Two more. Really exaggerate that movement. Last one. Good. Now let's reverse. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, back and down. Two more. Very good. Now rotate those palms so they're facing behind you, okay? Now this was where if you have any type of shoulder limitation, just know that, okay? Only work within your range of motion. So if you can't lift it very high, you only lift as high as you can, but we're gonna inhale and raise that arm to your point of flexibility, extending really in both directions. One hand stretching down, the other stretching up. Exhale and just let that arm float down. So much in life, we just rush through it, but with yoga, I tell you, it really slows us down, right? It's hard sometimes for a fast-paced person like myself, but I enjoy it now that I have gotten used to it, and now my body craves it. Exhale, let it float down. Let's do one more each side, okay? Big breath in. And it's hard to get a good clear breath, I know, with these masks, right? You guys are doing awesome. Very good. Good job. Next thing I would like you to do is go ahead and bring your hands what we call prayer position, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to work on our posture for just a second, okay? So I want you to inhale, opening, so you're pushing those elbows behind you, opening through the tighter chest and shoulder area. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Let's do two more. Exhale, close. Last one. Very nice. Good job. Good job. And release. All right, we're going to work on our fingers a bit, moving into our wrist. So what I want you to do is just massage the web of your fingers. Pay attention to the finger that's on top, all right? That one that's on top, because remember, we're going to switch that in a second. You'll notice that you dominantly grab, one hand versus the other in a certain position. If you were to hold someone's hand, there's always one position that feels awkward. Have you noticed that? So we're a little more dominant on one side of our body. And because of that, I want you to switch it up and force yourself to use the non-dominant side and massage. Turn that down just a tad. Y'all keep going. All right, and release. Now I want you to bring these fingers up in front where you can see them, because we're connecting mind to the movement, okay? I want you to bend and extend each finger joint, the first two joints of each finger. This is really good if you've got arthritis. It's good if you don't have arthritis. You'll notice how our ring finger and our pinky, they kind of share a nerve. They'll pull down together sometimes. Okay, one more time, down and back. Very good. Awesome. Loosen up. Roll it out. Other way. Good job, and just rest. Awesome. Okay, guys, so that was our warm-up, believe it or not. Normally we're in an air-conditioned room, but now we're like sweating bullets already. We should rename this the hot yoga. We might burn a few calories today. Anybody opposed to that? I'm definitely not. No, let's burn a few calories in the process. All right, so we're going to begin with some of our yoga moves. We've been sitting a little while, so if it's okay with y'all, we're going to come up out of our chair. Anyone who needs to stay seated, please do so. I can guide you through these same exact movements seated as well, okay? But if you're able to stand, and we're going to come behind your chair. That way, it is there should you need to hang on to it, okay? Now, these are not as sturdy a chair as what we would use in our senior center, okay? They're even a little bit lower, so just be mindful for some of you who are used to taking this yoga class with me. It's going to feel a little bit different, but a lot of y'all are kind of free of using it for a whole lot of support anyway. I want you to pull your shoulders back and get back in that proper alignment, right? I have to think about that all the time because I have bad posture. Just as the day goes, I end up doing this. Pull it all back. All right, this is what we call the Vinyasa Star. Check your feet. I want you to have good feet placement, meaning you are confident. A wider stance gives you more stability, okay? Sitting up tall. Deep breath in. Reach those arms, extending. Imagine them elongating to the sky. Now I want you to exhale, bend at hips, knees, elbows. Inhale, reach back up. And I want you to exhale, lean to your right, kind of stretch over. Inhale up. Exhale, bend, and only go as low as you're able. Just a slight bend is all you need. Inhale up. Exhale to your left. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. Y'all keep going. I'm going to get a little more in my frame. Inhale up. Exhale over. So y'all kind of got the rhythm now, right? We're inhaling up. Exhaling as we bend here. Inhale, stretch tall. Exhale over. If you ever get the breathing backwards, I know a lot of people ask, you know, the biggest thing is make sure you're not holding your breath. Okay? As long as you are breathing, that is what's really important. Let's do one more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And then just let those arms release. Now you're just going to feel good to loosen up those shoulders. All right, how was that? We used some major joints just then, didn't we? We worked through the range of motion in our shoulders, in our elbows, in our hips, in our knees. Meanwhile, ankles were stabilizing our body. Okay, so very good. That's where the strength comes in. Awesome. All right, we're going to thread the needle next. So to thread the needle, you're going to be grabbing onto the back of your chair. Okay? Start off with both hands. Now what I want you to do is soften the knees a bit. All right, so just a little bend in the knees, kind of like a little squat. And I want you to take your right hand off the chair. Now, we're going to inhale, raising that right arm, opening up through chest and shoulder. Uh-oh, there comes the sun.
Yes.
And exhale, sweep. That's one. Inhale, raising up, chest and shoulder. Exhale, sweep. Let's do two more. Last one. And sweep. Good, now bring that right hand to the chair. Soften the knees and roll up nice and slow. All the way to the top. Loosen up. So we do a lot of chest, shoulder opening, right? And the reason I do that is because this is what we do a lot. Like I said, our posture. Everything in life happens right here, whether we eat, we drive, we work, we watch television, play on the computer. So we're trying to pull it all back. So we got to loosen this up, okay? So let's go to the other side. So soften those knees, this time taking left arm off. Eyes are going to follow that hand. Inhale, raising up. Only go as high as you're able. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, sweep. Two more. Last one. Good. Now bring that arm to the chair or hand to the chair. Soften your knees and roll up. Loosen up top. Very good. Awesome. All right, guys, let's do, it's probably a little hard to balance on this brick. We're kind of let's go ahead and do another move. Here, we're going to do this instead. I want you to go ahead, stand behind your chair, because you may need to hang on with one hand for balance on this next move. And again, that's going to be up to you. But what we're going to do, let's go ahead and raise your right arm. All right, now I want you to take your left leg back. So I'm on my toe, right? That left leg is on the toe. So guess where all of our weight is? On the right foot, right? Okay? So we're lengthening through here, stretching this area out, really lengthen. Now I want you to exhale, and we're going to bend, and we're going to round the spine, tuck the head, chin to chest, and pull in. Now we're going to lengthen again, inhaling. Now exhale, pull in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull in. Now if you want to lose that toe in the back coming to the ground, you can leave it extended. So raising up, squeezing the rear, the back side. Let's do that one more time. Exhale and pull in. Now take that foot down, shift your weight, and then shake it out. All right, so a little bit of balance, and could you feel the standing leg? Strength, right? Who says yoga doesn't work our strength? I can feel it. The muscles are tightening and holding us up. Other side. All right, so I want you to take that left arm into the air. Shift your weight to the left leg. Right leg behind you now. All right, now exhale. Pull down and tuck. Inhale, lengthen. Anytime you want to start extending that leg behind you, go right ahead. But if you still need to keep that toe down, feel free to do that. Notice how we're increasing the strength even in our low back. Let's do that one more time. Good. Now shift that weight. Stand up nice and tall and loosen up. Very good. Awesome. All right, guys, the next thing we're going to do is called the triangle. And I promise we're going to sit again in a minute. But while I have you standing, I'm going to take advantage of it. All right, so in triangle, I want you to come to the right of your chair. So we're going to be to the side. So when you look down, the chair is down there to the side of you. All right, feet are about hip distance apart. Oops, my camera. Let me move my camera just a tad. Okay, so feet are hip distance apart right now, okay? This next movement, we're going to be rotating through our spine, okay? You're also going to feel the stretch down the leg, which I love. This is a great stretch. So what we're going to do, I'll demonstrate it. I know we have some new folks. I'm going to kind of go through a little quicker than I normally would. But I'm going to inhale up. Then I'm going to take that right hand is going to come to the chair. And guess what I do with my body? I twist to look behind me. All right? Now, some of you may have a little more flexibility. If that's not deep enough stretch, you're going to come elbow to the chair and turn. Okay? What I want y'all to think about today, we are in warmer temperatures. Anytime we do a movement that starts to almost get the head below heart, okay? So you might, in a normal setting, in the air condition, be able to do that without feeling a little dizzy. But sometimes in the hotter temperatures, you may feel that. So just be mindful of that. So that might be another reason you don't go quite as low in this movement. You might want to stay up today. Just keep that in mind. Listen to your body. All right, are y'all ready? Nice and tall. Deep breath in. Exhale, rotate. Bringing that right hand to the chair or elbow. I want you to look over the back of that chair. You should be feeling a stretch down the back side of that leg that's closest to the chair. So for you guys, that should be your left leg. Continue to breathe while we hold this movement. Take a deep breath in here. Now exhale, gently push up, and this is where I want you to slowly, don't do this too quickly, guide yourself back up. When you get up top, double shoulder roll to loosen. How did y'all feel? Hot, huh? Me too. I feel the sweat starting to come. All right, let's do that again. Inhale up. Exhale. Rotating, right hand to chair, left hand is to the back. Twist. Always breathe, never hold your breath. Deep breath in. Exhale gently and slowly. Take your time coming up. Loosen up. You okay, Justine?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that one more time. Then we're going to go to the other side. Exhale, rotate. Look over that chair. Deep breath in. And exhale, come up. Oh, there's a little breeze. Hallelujah. Good, and let's take it to the other side. All right, guys, so now you are to the left of your chair. You are going to be bringing your left hand, am I right? Yep, correct. To the chair. All right, a little funny when I'm backwards to y'all. Okay, are y'all ready? Sit up nice and tall. Deep breath in. Exhale, rotate. Twisting. Look behind. Continue to breathe. Deep breath in. And exhale gently and slowly. Come back up. Good. Loosen up. All right, let's do that again. Inhale up. Exhale, rotate. Twist, look behind you. Y'all feel that stretch down that leg? Yeah, me too. I'm really tight there today. Deep breath in. Exhale, push up. Was that number 2? That was number 2, wasn't it? I like to do at least 3 of these on each side. All right, let's do that one more time. Big breath. Exhale. Rotating. Looking behind you. Continuing to breathe. Deep breath in. And exhale to push up. And loosen up. And if you have any water, feel free to grab you a sip of water. We're going to be going into the chair. I just realized I left my water in my car. Oh no, thank you. I'll be fine. I'll last a little bit longer out here in the heat. But I do want to emphasize good hydration all the time, year round, but especially in the heat, in the summertime, okay? Especially in the heat, okay? All right, so now we can really be grateful for sitting. And I'm already missing our shade. I was grateful for that earlier. So we might have get us a little, yeah, it is like, again, this is what happened to us last time, sun directly, but we won't be out here much longer, I promise. And you guys are doing awesome. All right, so this next move that we're gonna do, I really love, I love some of our warrior poses, okay, in the seated position. They're great standing too, but I love the seated version of this. So all we're gonna do is you're actually going to, and I'm gonna get the camera where they can see a little bit better. Hey, Facebook at home, I see we got 3 viewers. I'm trying to see, oh, hi Dolores, how are you? Okay, we got Miss Dolores Baggett watching us from home. All right, so, and I'll do a quick pan of y'all. Everybody gets tired of seeing me. I get tired of seeing me and hearing me. So y'all say hello out to Facebook world. They're in their air condition. We don't feel sorry for them, do we? Okay. All righty. It's so bright out here. Now you can't see into your screen when it gets really bright. All right, guys. So what we're going to do, I'm actually going to turn sideways on my chair. So I want everybody to turn to the right. Whew. Linda, I'm seeing you in those long sleeves, and I'm like going, whew, I am hot for you. All right. So now, your leg that is on the outside, okay? So that should be your left leg. I want you to kind of heel-toe it around to where you come. The goal is to come to a 90-degree angle, you know, that right angle with the legs. However, your flexibility may not let you get there. So if you need to make that a smaller angle, make it a smaller angle, okay? All right, now my posture immediately went like this. So I want you to sit up tall, and I think I'm in the camera, I can't tell. All right, so sit up nice and tall. Now my body is kind of centering, you know, with my legs at the moment, my torso. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rotate to now look over that leg. So for you guys, that's your right leg, looking over that right leg. And I want your arms to straddle that right leg. Now we're gonna deep breath in, and I want you to inhale, reaching those arms up, extending to the sky. Now I want you to take that right arm forward, left arm back. So now if we were in a room, they'd be reaching to the side walls. Now drop that right elbow to knee. Left arm overhead, reaching over. Now left arm is going to come behind you to the seat of your chair. Right arm up, palm facing you, lengthening to the sky, opening up through that rib cage and release. Very good. So I'll take you through the movements. But now I'm going to take you through the breath with the movements, okay? So how did that feel? That felt nice, didn't it? I love the opening up through the rib cage. Love that. All right, so come back to this position. Arms are straddling your right leg. Deep breath in here. Reaching up. Now exhale into what we call warrior 2, lengthening the arms. Very good. Inhale, dropping right elbow. Now exhale, coming back with that arm, right arm up overhead. And then release. So it's a little bit more of a fluid movement when we get the breath going with it. That's what we call vinyasa, okay? Let's do that one more time. We'll flow a little easier. Inhale up, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Good. Inhale, drop that elbow, reaching over. Exhale, left arm back, right arm up. And release. Y'all getting the hang of it? Okay, let's do that one more time because y'all look really good. I was peeking like out my right eye. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, bring that left arm back, right arm up. And release. And very nice. Good job, good job. All right, let's work that other side. All right, I think I'm there. Now I'm in the camera. Okay. All right, so now we've got to get your right leg's going to walk it around. All right, creating that angle. And remember, if you need to make that angle smaller, you just step it in. Rotate that body. The torso is now facing your left leg. Straddle your leg with your arms. Good tall spine. Inhale up. Good. We're just going to get our movements first on this side of the body. It's going to feel a little different. All right, so now left arm is forward, right arm is back. And what I want you to do is just kind of look at that other arm now. That other arm may be like veering off, right? It's just because you might have some tightness through here. So eventually the goal is to get that straight or straighter. All right, now take that left elbow down to knee. Right arm is reaching over. This is where it feels really nice. Now bring that arm back to the seat behind you. Left arm up and stretch. And then release. That feel good? I feel like I've been to the chiropractor after that move. All right, let's do that again. This time we're going to add some breath to it, okay? So straddle that leg, sitting up tall. Inhale, coming up, lengthening. Exhale, reaching side to side. Inhale, reaching over with your right arm. Exhale, back with your right arm, up with your left. And release. Very good. Number 3, let's do it again. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, right arm reaching over. Exhale, right arm back, left arm up. And release. And last time. Now that y'all got the hang of it. Inhale up. Exhale, lengthen here. Inhale, right arm overhead, reaching. Exhale, right arm coming to the back of it, or the seat of the chair, left arm up. And release. And didn't that feel oh so good? Good deal. All right, bring that leg around. Check our time. Y'all, it's almost time to cool down. We're almost at the end. That'll be January. Yeah, you're right about that. All right, guys, I do want to do, we'll go ahead and ease into our cool down because it's awfully hot, which is like an oxymoron. We're cooling down in the heat. All right, what I want you to do, we're really going to be doing more stretching in the moment. Let's do our pigeon stretch. So in pigeon, I'm kind of coming a little more forward in my chair. There's going to be 2 options of feet placement, okay? The first option, if you have really tight hips, or maybe even tight knees, like knees don't bend like they need to, y'all know what I mean by that? All right, so I'm gonna take right foot and cross over left ankle. And when I do that, watch what I do with this knee. I let the leg kind of fall out to the side. That's one option. That might be where you need to stay. All right, if you can get that right foot up to the knee, this is a hard move for a lot of people. If you can get it there, great. If it's too much of a struggle to get it there, feel free to leave it down, okay? You're still gonna get a good stretch. All right, so you're sitting up nice and tall. And guess where you feel that, right? Into that hip. This is the gluteal hip area, right where that sciatic nerve runs, okay? So sitting up tall, what I want you to do, let's inhale up. I want you to exhale, bring the arms down. Chest level. Inhale, move the arms forward, and as you do that, hinge forward a bit if you're able to. This is really hard. Now, come back, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, come back. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale back. Good, and release. Woo! Did y'all feel that? I sure could too. All right, let's go ahead and go to the other side. So now left foot is crossing over right ankle for anyone who needs, and you may have a difference on one side versus the other. You may have one leg that can get there and the other not. I have a good and bad side. This is my really tight side. I don't know if I can even get it there. If you're able to get it there, oh, that's tight. All right, clearly a big difference. Do y'all feel that sometimes in your body? Yeah. All right, I can tell the difference because my leg on the other side was much more down. This one's like, okay, Robin, we might not need to be doing this. Those are the signals it's trying to give me. All right, but let's go ahead and sit up tall. Deep breath in. Exhale, bringing the arms down to chest level. Inhale forward. And exhale back.
Yes, I feel that even more.
Yeah, is this your tight side? Yeah. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale forward. Exhale, come back. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale forward. And exhale back. And release. Oh, good job. Awesome. Now take that right leg forward. All right, competing with the crickets. All right, now right on. We did this stretch in the beginning. We did it as more of an active stretch. Now we're going to hold it as a static stretch. So sitting up tall and holding that hand like you're holding a pie. I'm picturing a pie right now. I don't know about y'all. Maybe it's a cake. It might be a breakfast casserole. I don't know. All right, so, oh yeah, there you go. Ice. I like that. All right, so let's take a deep breath in. I want you to exhale and hinge forward. Find that stretch, and this time we're going to hold it. And just feel the stretch. Notice how we didn't round the spine to touch the toes. We definitely get a better stretch keeping the hips just hinged and not involving the back in this movement, okay? Continue to breathe. All right, and release. Good. Other side. Sitting up tall. Extend that left arm. Deep breath in. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Keep it straight back, reaching out. Y'all know the muscle group we're stretching? Y'all feel it? Our hamstrings, right? In the back of our legs. Yes. You might feel little bit in the calf, that lower leg a bit too, and release. There's a direct correlation between what we call tight hamstrings, that muscle group back there is really tight, and then low back pain. So if you can work, anybody who's dealing with a lot of back pain, do a lot of hamstring stretching to help alleviate some of that, okay? All right, hip flop back in that chair. You're getting to relax now. Ooh, my seat got hot. How about y'all? All right, we're gonna tuck that knee this time. Remember, you can grab it any way you want to. It doesn't matter, as long as we just got it pulled up. And this time I want you to rotate that ankle. Kind of like we're doing circles there with the toe, drawing the circle. Other way. Now point and flex. And release. Good. Pull the other leg in. Draw a circle. Other way. Point and flex. And release. Very good. Hip ball back in that chair. We get to come all the way to the back. We haven't done that all class, have we? All right, we get to come all the way to the back of the chair now. And what I want you to do, go ahead and anchor yourself with your left hand. So I'm just kind of grabbing onto the chair. Right hand down here by your side. I want you to inhale up and exhale over. Inhale up and exhale down. Now the other side. Inhale up, exhale over, inhale up, and exhale down. Good. Take your right hand and I want you to flex it away from your body. Arm is straight. Left ear, draw down towards your shoulder. So we're stretching out down through that side of the neck into the shoulder. Continue to breathe. Slowly bring that head back up. Release that arm. Good. Other side. Flex out. Ear to shoulder. I hope that didn't lose our connection there. Somebody's trying to call us. All right, just hold that. Oh, there's a breeze. Hallelujah. That feels so good, right?
Yeah.
All right, slowly release. Now come back in that chair. All right, now what I want you to do, let's go ahead and take that chin to chest. We haven't done that yet. So drop chin to chest. Bring that head back up. Now completely relax in that chair. Relax your posture. You do not have to maintain that posture. Take your arms or your hands and rotate them on your lap so your palms are facing up. And just relax. I want you to close your eyes, okay? As hard as it is, I know being out here, try to block out any distraction. Just to slow your breathing down. And we started off today's class talking about gratitude. I just want you to dwell on all of the things that you're grateful for today. Maybe it's just the breath in our lungs. Maybe it's the transportation you have or the home you live in. Might be all of the relationships that you have, family and friends. Whatever it is, just dwell on those things that you're grateful for. Relax. today? Y'all did wonderful. And thank you for those who are at home watching us live on Facebook. Love for you to join us in person if you ever can, but Facebook's a great place, which I love technology. I'm almost grateful for technology during this time because we can do things like this and stay in contact with one another. But thank y'all so much for coming today. You guys did awesome. For those who came for the first time, I really appreciate that. Thank y'all. I hope you'll be back. The next time that this class we're going to do this will not be this coming Friday. I think it's the second Friday in August. If you are not already on our list, our calling list, we do what we call robocalls. So if you're in our system, you'll get an automated message that'll come to your phone that will remind you about this. Okay, did anybody get that message? Okay, great, good. That's an easy way for us to get communication out. We also have our newsletter, which is another wonderful way to keep up with what's going on and all the events that are happening. We hope to do this more and more because we realize that us being in buildings together is going to be held off a little bit longer, right? So this is a little bit safer for us to do today. So I appreciate y'all coming. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a wonderful day. Don't y'all leave because I got something for y'all, but we're going to say bye to Facebook. So say hello or say bye.
Bye.
Well, there's Mr. Terry here to help. Awesome. Okay. All right, Facebook, we are signing off, if I can see. Y'all have a great day. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you can. No, you go ahead, Justine. I'm trying to figure out how to turn this off.
I am too, but I don't get it.
You don't get it? There is a web